Dr. Raman Rishi, and all my dear colleagues. So, today I chose the topic corrosion is the cause of economy, property, and the life disaster. So, after having the cultural and emotional corrosions, we'll just go to some technical part of the disaster. So now, you will agree with me. Corrosion may be the cause of the economy and the property, but how it may be the cause of the life loss? So, are you agree with whether it may be the cause of the life loss? Corrosion it is just maybe the cause of the life loss. Are you agree with me? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So just see. This is the earth which was this is the grace which was given to us by the nature. Okay. And that we are going to just becoming we are going to make the art like this. That is corrosive art. We'll just see. So this is the outline of my talk. We'll just go look about the Indian scenario of the corrosion, then the effects of the corrosion, some technical factors, then factors affecting to the corrosion, and we'll just discuss regarding some tragedies which was happened due to the corrosion. And the last part is the how to prevent that corrosion. So we can prevent the we can just prevent the disasters. We just go to the Indian scenario of the corrosion. So there was one news in the Economic Times in the October 2016. So CEO of the Hindustan Zinc Limited, it is one of the big metallurgical industry of the Vedanta Group, and CEO of that industry, that is Smith Duggar, he told that India loses around $100 billion per year only on the account of the corrosion. See, it's a very strange one. So it means that we are losing around 7 lakh crore rupees only on the account of the corrosion, and this is around 4 to 5% of the total GDP of the India. And just again he told that 1/4 the total production of the iron destroys every year. So then it means that it makes extra load on the mining and the metal extraction processes, and therefore it just affect on the environment as well as it just lost the valuable human life. So then how it is possible that we have to just discuss, but before that we'll just go to some technical factors regarding the corrosion. So just first see what is the exact meaning of the corrosion. By simply mean we can say that corrosion is the destruction of the metal due to the surrounding. It is the destruction of metal due to the surrounding. But in the chemical way or in the chemistry, we can say it is the process of the chemical or electrochemical destruction or decay of the metal. And generally most of the metal gets corroded, but only the non-reactive metals, they are hardly corroded. It doesn't mean they are not going to corrode. They will also corrode, but whatever the rate of the corrosion of such a non-reactive metal is very slow. Okay. And now the corrosion in case of the iron is specifically called as a rusting. Here we are dealing with only the corrosion of iron because there is much more corrosion of the iron. So we just deal regarding only the corrosion of iron. So the corrosion of iron is specifically called as a rusting. So now what are the types of the corrosion? Atmospheric corrosion and immersion corrosion. These are the basic two types of the corrosion. I will not go in detail regarding how that types are just formed. So we just go to the factors affecting to the corrosion. So there are many more factors which will affect to the corrosion. But out of that many more factors, some important factors that I have extracted. So first factor is effect of the moisture. We all know that. So whenever there is a moisture on the surface of the metal, so then metal starts to corrode. So how that metal starts to corrode? So again there is one theory, that is electrochemical theory of the corrosion, that we are going to discuss. Then next one is the pH of the surrounding medium. Whatever the surrounding medium, that may be liquid medium or that may be air. If that air or that liquid is highly acidic, have highly acidic pH, or if it have a highly basic pH, then that will cause the corrosion to the metal. The next one is impurity in the metal. So generally the pure metals are hardly corroding. They are not corroding so fast. But if there is impurity in the metal, the metal gets corroded. Then next one is the humidity. It is also one of the very much responsible factor which causes the corrosion. So generally it is recommended that whenever there is 80% humidity in the year, then it increases the rate of the corrosion. Whenever there is around 50% humidity, then there will be no effect of the metal. Then whenever there is 50 to 80% humidity, then it will causes the mild corrosion. And the last factor is oxygen. See, if the oxygen is present in the air, it will not be responsible for the corrosion. But if the oxygen is present in the medium or in the liquid medium, then it causes the corrosion. For example, if the oxygen is present in the water, and if we dip the metal in the water, then it causes the corrosion, or it enhances the rate of the corrosion. But if the oxygen is present in the air, it will not just enhance the corrosion. Okay. So we'll just go to the what is the effect of the corrosion. What are the effects of the corrosion? So first thing is that it's just a mechanically damage the strength of the any type of the metal. So it means that there is structural failure because of the corrosion. Then it hazards or injuries to the people arising from structural failure or breakdown. We know that there are so many tragedies. That is the collapsing of the bridge, then aircraft crashing, then reduced value of the goods due to the deterioration of the appearance, then contamination of the fluids, then perforation to the vessels, loss of the surface property of the metal, then mechanical damage to the walls. We just go to the point which is very important to discuss here. So some tragedies which was happened due to the corrosion. So we know that a very major tragedy which was happening in India, that is Bhopal gas tragedy. Everyone know regarding this particular tragedy. And there were a lot of debate based on this particular tragedy, how it was happened. And there were one report which has outcome, that is engineering outcome of that particular tragedy. And that in that engineering report, they told that the corrosion is one of the responsible factor, and because of that, the Bhopal tragedy was happening. So how that corrosion was a responsible factor? I am not going much detail regarding this, but I just mentioned. So there is a reaction between the water and the MIC. And that reaction was initiated due to the presence of some corroded iron which are inside the tank. And because of that, rate of the reaction was increased, and that reaction between the MIC and water was highly exothermic one. And there is a busting of that particular tank, and gas was leaked from that particular tank, and therefore that gas was sprayed throughout the area of that Bhopal. Okay, and that's why that tragedy was happened. Again, they told that there were flare towers. So flare tower, it is one of the equipment that were using to burn the MIC gas, and that flare tower was also not working properly because of damage of some part of that flare tower, damage of the walls, damage of the pipelines of that flare tower. So it does mean that corrosion was most important factor, and because of that, that particular tragedy was happening. So next tragedy, just look, British European flight crashing. So that was also happened in the October 1971. Around 70 people were killed there. In that also, the engineering report said that the responsible factor is the corrosion of that particular whatever the flight. There was corrosion of some part of that flight, and therefore there was damage of that particular flight. Then the crude Alaska oil spill. So that leakage of the pipeline, which is because of the microbial corrosion. So these are some prevention parameters: alloy formation, removal of impurities, polishing of the surface. So we can prevent the corrosion with the help of so many health. Okay. So these are some pictures that I collected from this university. So even though there is no much more corrosion in this premises, but I found some examples. So these are some pictures. So where there is a corrosion. Okay. Thank you.
Questions?
Yes,
Any questions?
Ashoka's pillar, when you go to Delhi, like Ashoka's pillar, when you go to Delhi, that is at Qutub Minar,
Yeah.
that has been standing there for hundreds of years. And still there are no visible signs of rusting.
It is made of iron, I don't know.
That is what I was curious to know. If there is any idea that what is the alloy?
I think that is made from the stainless steel or any other material. Because there are so many factors which cause the corrosion. But still, we can prevent the corrosion. That may be alloy of some of the
Do
metals.
we know the composition of that?
I don't know.